How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich and I'm the owner-driver of CFRacing, and welcome to our third pre-race video of the 2025 racing season. First off, before we get started, I want to thank our sponsors, Gems by Danny on eBay. Gems by Danny on eBay is an online sales website on the eBay platform. Basically, they sell loose gemstones and loose settings, cheap gemstones and cheap settings for basically buyers who want to customize their own work and put a little bit of their own personal touch to their jewelry pieces. So please check out their website for any of your jewelry needs. Also want to thank TNT Stocks for their continued support. TNT Stocks is a YouTube website that I started. Basically, it is a simulation of day trading stocks. 1 week equals one simulated month. It is for entertainment purposes only, but hopefully if you watch those videos you can get some useful information out of it. Also want to thank Quick Signs for their support. They help me out with the decals that we order. They do a great job and I'm glad to help promote their business. And if anybody's looking for additional exposure for their company, please let us know. We'd be glad to have you on board. For the race this weekend, we're going to run out at Capital City Speedway again. This will be our third time being out there. We're going to run the Ducar engine in Hobby 375 and Hobby 400. And last time we did pretty well in those classes, so we're looking forward to doing pretty well again, which we'll touch base here in just a little bit. What we've been working on since our last race is the VDK race. It's primarily just race preparations. Had to redo some of the body work. Some of the body work that I fixed last time got damaged again. Fixed it again. It's kind of part of the racing deal. So just reworked that stuff and pretty much collecting our data and also preparing for this race this weekend and brainstorming what we want to do during the race this weekend to get faster, which we'll touch base on that in just a little bit. Our goals this weekend are again to be competitive, which we have been in the Ducar, but we want to continue that streak. Also be consistent, which we weren't as consistent as I would have liked to in the last one. Well, let me go back. That's going to be the next goal. We have run consistently in the Ducar, so we want to keep that up. And what I mean by that is we've consistently been going towards the front of the pack, getting up to second place, getting up to the lead, and whatnot. The third goal is to finish up front. That we were not consistent on. Last time out, I made a mistake on the last lap and spun out and finished last in the 400, Hobby 400. So we want to finish all the races up front. Areas to improve. I still want to do some more work with racing with a pack and passing. There were a few things that I did learn, or I did work on, and I did pick up, and I did learn when we ran clone last time. I want to apply those things to this race, to this weekend. If we're in a position where we can apply those, and just fine-tune my skills when it comes to racing with the pack and passing. Also, read what the kart changes are telling me. Usually I said it's read what the kart is telling me. That kind of goes along with this too. But this time I want to be able to read what the changes to the go-kart are telling me. And the third thing is we're going to be working with tire grip. I'm going to run 2 different sets of tires this weekend. One is worn out, old, very little grip, and one is newer, fresher, and more grip. I want to compare what those 2 tires feel like. We've kind of practiced this in the past, and I kind of know the answer to this already, but with some of the other things that we've been working on in the past, I want to apply those to testing out the tire grip this weekend. And there's a few things here in the shop that I'm working on with that as well that I want to apply. So that's pretty much what we got going into the race weekend. It's been a little while since we've been on the track. Looking forward to getting back out there again this weekend. Really looking forward to running the Ducar. It's the first time we'll be running in a hot summer month. It will be Yeah, I think it'll be the first day of summer when we go race on the 21st. I believe that's the first day of summer. It's supposed to be hot, sunny, good day for racing, and it'll be interesting to see how this kart reacts under those conditions. And first time we've been racing this kart and that engine under those type of conditions. So we'll have a lot to learn this weekend, and we plan on coming back with some good results, and who knows, maybe we'll get a W out of the weekend. So that's all we got going into the race weekend. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. As I said earlier, if anybody's looking to get a little bit more exposure for your brand, I have these flag stickers here on the front just because I don't want the front of the go-kart to be bare. If you'd like to have your name put on the front, reach out to us and let us know. We'd be glad to help get a little bit more exposure for your brand and help promote your business. And also just remember, you're not just putting a decal on our go-kart. You're also considered a member of the team. Again, I want to thank Gems by Danny on eBay, TNT Stocks, and Quick Signs for their continued support. I also want to thank Malou for helping me out with these videos, and also helping me out with the go-kart, getting it ready for the race weekend. Oh yeah, I also want to thank Black Hat Speed. They provide the Ducar engine. They do all the work for us on the Ducar engine. So we want to thank them for the work they do for us. No complaints with the horsepower that this thing has on it. So with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate, share, all of the above, and we'll see you in a few days for the post-race video. Until then, take it easy.